Hey everybody, welcome back to 14 Rings, an NFC East Podcast. I'm your host Lucas with Mal, Maurice, and Earl. And guys, we are recording the week, actually just like 2 days before the start of the NFL season.
Yes, let's go.
I know we're not feeling good. Mal's here on the IR, despite being sick. We're glad to have you. Earl's probably on the emotional IR right now, and that's okay too. You're not? You're good? Okay. Well, It is the eve of the eve of the eve. Actually, no, just the eve of the NFL season with the Cowboys and Eagles kicking it off. So we figure it's appropriate to do our predictions episode. This is going to be kind of a long one, so sit tight with this, guys. But before we get started, I do want to remind you guys that this season we are going to be doing game previews on our solo episodes. Make sure to check them out. Maurice and Earl have already done the Cowboys and Eagles prediction on Maurice's Cooking Philly with Maurice. Me and Matt will be doing ours, hopefully, Thursday? As long as Mal's feeling Thursday. Up for it. We will be doing it on DC Football 101 with me, and Mal will be also doing hers throughout the season on NYG Forecast, and Earl will be doing his throughout the season on Dallas Barbershop Talk. So that being said, make sure that you listen in. We'll be posting those throughout the season too. Make sure that you listen in. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. These are YouTube exclusives only. So make sure that you follow us on YouTube. That being said, This episode will not only be on YouTube, but be everywhere else. So that being said, we're going to get into it. And we're going to start off with NFC East record predictions. We've been doing this every year. You've heard me talk about my handy dandy notebook. This is the notebook that I write it all in. All of it. And I'm going to be writing as we go. I've already written my predictions. Now it's time to hear these guys and their predictions. So, that being said, we're going to be starting with the Dallas Cowboys. I've already written my prediction. Earl, I got my notebook. I got my pen. I'm getting into a comfortable sitting position. I am ready to take notes. So, Earl, in week 1, you have the Dallas Cowboys what? Are you talking to your alternate persona?
He's getting ready.
Emotionally.
No emotions.
Okay.
I'm going to do something a little different with this prediction. We'll see how it plays out. Let me come back to week 1.
Okay.
Coming back to it? Circle back?
Coming back to it. So we're skipping to week 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, week 2 is against who? And what's your prediction?
The Giants.
Okay.
W.
Okay.
Week 3. Bears. W.
Okay.
The anticipated week 4 matchup against the Packers. Micah comes home. W. Following week, the New York Jets. W.
Okay.
Next matchup, Carolina. W. Next matchup is against the Commanders. Lucas.
Week 7, correct?
Yep. Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
What's that letter on your shirt?
It's a W.
All right.
All right. We being split
today.
Go to
Denver, week 8. Loss.
Denver loss. Okay, interesting.
Week 9 against Arizona. I'm going to give that one a W.
Okay.
Bye week.
Yep.
Play against the Raiders. That's going to be a loss. Kind of shaky off the bye week.
Okay.
That Eagles matchup. W. That's at home.
Okay.
Thanksgiving matchup against the Chiefs. I think Dallas loses that game.
Okay. Dallas loses on Thanksgiving. All right.
Next matchup against the Lions. A loss.
Okay.
Next matchup is against Minnesota primetime game. I'm going to give that one a W.
Okay.
Next matchup is against the Chargers. Loss.
Okay.
Next game is Christmas Day against Washington. Lucas, what's that letter in the back on your tapestry?
That would be a W.
All right.
Bold. Okay. You think you win in DC? Okay. All right. And week 18.
Week 18. W against the Giants.
Okay. So Earl in week 1.
Mm-hmm.
In week 1, what do you got?
Let's know.
I'm gonna give that an L, but I'm split between it winning a 3-point game for either team. But you can put it down for an L. But I can actually see Dallas shocking the Eagles.
Okay.
Thursday.
All right. So, just for just to make sure we recap here, you have the Cowboys winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, and that would be 7, correct? 11 and 7.
Well, it's the bye week, so I think that's 6.
11 and 6. Okay. So
you have them going 5-1 in the division.
Yep. I think at that point for week 1, that's going to be they're going to throw whatever they can at the Eagles. And it's to the point now I understand the banner celebration and all this and that, where I do know the Eagles, that's not the same team from last season. There's some familiar faces. There's some new faces. Same for the Cowboys as well. Minus a star player, yet gaining a new defensive player in there where I think that player gives them a better chance to win that game.
Okay.
And yeah, we just got to see how it plays out. I think this schedule was overall it was the best way to put it. I actually have the whole division maybe not reaching 12 wins, depending on the schedule.
All right. All right.
Tough that, everybody's record come down a little bit.
All
so
right.
11 or 12 wins the division. Okay.
It's going to be based off the divisional wins.
Yeah. I think the NFC East and the NFC North is going to be the two toughest divisions in football, in my opinion.
You know what? I'm not going to knock out the AFC West, though. The AFC West can be tough, too. I will give them that.
Fair enough.
That being said, Mao, you're up next for the Cowboys.
All right, let me pull up their schedule because I don't know their schedule. So let's see. Here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Cowboys, Eagles. I'm giving the Cowboys an L.
Okay.
Giants, Cowboys. I think this game's actually going to be more competitive than people think.
Agreed.
I have the Giants winning this one. First time beating Dak Prescott ever.
Okay.
L. Bears.
Third time.
No, I don't think we've ever beat Dak.
You beat him his rookie year.
Oh, I don't really even count that, honestly.
Okay.
All right. Cowboys, Bears. I have the Cowboys winning.
Okay.
Cowboys, Packers. I have the Cowboys losing. Okay. Cowboys, Jets. I have them winning. Cowboys, Panthers. I have them winning. Cowboys, Commanders. I have them winning.
Wow. Okay.
Cowboys, Broncos. I have them losing. Cardinals, Cowboys. I have them winning. Bye week. Cowboys, Raiders. I have them winning. Eagles, Cowboys. I have them losing. Chiefs, Cowboys. I have them losing. Lions, Cowboys. I have them winning.
Ooh.
Vikings, Cowboys. I have them winning. Chargers, Cowboys. I have them winning. Cowboys, Commanders. I have them losing. And Cowboys, Giants. I have them winning.
So Mal has them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 7. All right.
Okay.
Pretty
I am
close,
up
Earl.
next. Now, I went ahead and did all my list prior to this because I got bored one night and I decided why not. So, I'm going to run through this pretty quick. Week 1, Eagles loss. Week 2, I agree with Mao. I think they're going to lose to the Giants. Week 3, they have a win against the Bears. Week 4, loss against Micah. Week 5, win against the Jets. Week 6, win against the Panthers. Week 7, loss to the Commanders. Week 8, loss to the Broncos. Week 9, win against the Cardinals. 10's a bye week. The back at this is a tough half end of the schedule here for you, Earl. Week 11, Raiders loss. Week 12, Eagles loss. Week 13, Chiefs loss. Week 14, Detroit loss. Week 15, Minnesota win. Chargers, Week 16, loss. Commanders, Week 17, loss. And Week 18, Giants, loss. Have you guys going 5-12? And
You have the Giants sweeping Dallas. That's wild.
I look. I believe in you guys' defensive line.
Maurice's face is sending me right now.
You have them going 1-5 in the division.
Yes.
And Earl has them 5-1.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of wild.
Look,
yeah,
I think.
Oh God, he was brutal to Dallas.
Here's my reason. Okay, you got a rookie head coach. You don't have a run game. You lost your best pass rusher. Your corners are coming off of injuries from last year. Your safety room is questionable at times. And you just lost the heart and soul of your team. And Dak's coming, and you have an injury-ridden quarterback that missed a significant time in the last, 2 out of 3 seasons in a row now, right? He's been injury-ridden recently, so that's my thought there. I don't think Dak makes it through the season.
Injury-wise, or
injury-wise,
they bench him?
Injury-wise.
Okay.
Well, we don't wish for injuries here.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, we don't do that. But
of course not. I'm done.
All right, cool.
So Maurice.
Go there.
Before you go.
Oh.
Just so I can inform you, Lucas. I can't wait to get to your predictions because I'm gonna let out a truth that I've been holding since the offseason.
God.
But to the Cowboys situation, you say that we lost a positive influence on the defense. Yeah, pass rushing. I get that. But you also got to look at the other side. Was he able to stop the run? No. There was a game plan for him. Impact guy. I get that. But when you take away a pass rusher from an A+ and you bring it down to a B-, but you take the front four of the defense from a D to a B-, I say we're balanced. But with that being said, on the offensive side of the ball, don't hide you. Okay, it is what it is.
Stand on business.
The situation I have on the offensive side of the ball is that looking at what Dak has done in the offseason, he looks healthier. I get that. But also the line, it takes an improvement. I can't wait till Thursday happens. We got 2 top receivers on the offense side of the ball. Only situation I have is the running back situation. It's a question mark. But overall, we'll see how the season goes. Go ahead.
Wait, so Lucas, you had them going. What you had them going? 10-7.
Mal had them going 10-7. Earl had them going 11-6, and I have them going 5-12.
Ooh.
I just think the back half of their look. Than that. Vegas' away game. Eagles. That's going to be a tough game. Kansas City, tough game. Detroit, tough game. Minnesota's a win.
Okay, Pete Carroll's a returning coach for the Raiders, right?
Mm-hmm. You had them. You had them losing. You had them losing that game.
I have reasons under mine for that
I
because
do
it's the teacher versus the pupil. But even at the same time of that, you also got to count saying that, okay, you think the Eagles are going to be like monsters compared to what they were last season. They have key guys missing. They have new familiar faces. So you think they're just going to plug in the run shop and sweep us?
I think that the Eagles are the top tier of the division. And my record for them shows that.
I just think the matchup favors the Eagles. And that'll lead me right into my
Let's go to Maurice. Let's keep on rolling.
Yeah. And like me and Earl talked about on the Fully Cooking episode on YouTube, the game is going to be close, but the matchups do favor the Eagles, especially when it comes to both lines. Both of our secondaries are maybe a little question mark, but I do trust Quinyon Mitchell. I trust Reed Blankenship, and I trust our depth as a whole on the defensive side. So I have the Eagles winning that game against against the Cowboys. So
Okay.
So I'll just go down.
So week 1 is a loss for the Cowboys.
Yeah, so it's a loss for the Cowboys, yeah.
Okay, week 2?
Cowboys Giants. Cowboys win.
Okay.
Bears win.
Bears win?
No, excuse me. The Cowboys win against the Bears. I'm sorry, okay. I'm confused. So I'm just going to say W or L going forward.
Okay.
Packers versus the Packers. I have the Cowboys taking a L.
Okay.
Next game against the Jets, W. Against the Panthers, W. Against the Commanders, I'm going to go Commanders. So that's an L for the Cowboys. Okay. Broncos, it's a tough one.
So hold up, just make sure you're saying week 7, home versus Commanders. You have the Commanders winning that game.
Yes.
Cowboys losing. Okay, yes. Cool. Week 8,
Broncos versus Cowboys. I have the Cowboys winning that game. That's a close one. That can go either way. It's a toss-up. Cardinals versus Cardinals. I have the Cowboys winning. W. Raiders. I got the Cowboys with a W. Eagles, Cowboys in Dallas. I have the Cowboys with a W. Chiefs, Cowboys. I have the Cowboys taking an L. Lions, Cowboys, L. Vikings. It's a close one. Versus the Vikings. It's at home to the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm going to go Dallas W. Chargers, L. Commanders, win. Giants, win.
Hang on. Go back to week 15. Sorry, week 15, you have them winning against the Vikings?
Yes.
Week 16 is an L?
Yes.
Week 17 is a what?
W.
W, and week 18 is a W,
yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All right, so you have them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 6, the same as Earl. Okay. We will see. Next up is Mal's Giants. So I will let Mal go first.
All right, I'm going to be very brief, but I want to say what I'm about to say about this record prediction. I think that this team got better. I think that there's going to be better quarterback play. I think there's going to be great defensive line play, but however, the strength of schedule based as it is on paper right now, this is where I have the Giants ending the season. So any Giants fans who are listening, please do not come for me because it's most likely the reality. Okay?
They might.
All right.
They might.
Let's get into it. So I have the Giants starting off strong the first 2 weeks. I have them winning against the Commanders opener and winning against the Cowboys.
Okay.
I then have the Giants losing their home opener against the Chiefs, losing against the Chargers the next week after that, and then winning against the Saints after that.
Okay.
Next up is the Eagles. That's a loss. Next up is the Broncos. That's a loss. Then is the Eagles. That's a loss. 49ers. That's a loss. Bears. That's a loss. Packers. That's a loss. Lions. That's a loss. Patriots. That's a win. Commanders. That's a loss. Vikings, that's a loss.
Hang on.
Sorry, am I going too fast?
A little bit, but you forgot to mention week 14 is a bye.
Week 14 bye, sorry.
But then Commanders is a
loss.
Vikings. So you beat the Commanders on the road, but lose to them at home?
Correct.
Okay. That's and then 16 football. And then 16 is what?
The Vikings, which is a loss.
Okay, week 17.
is the Raiders, which is going to be a dogfight but wind up being a loss.
Okay.
And then last week is the Cowboys, which is a loss.
So you have them going 3-14?
4-13.
4. Wait, so yeah, you're right. 4-13.
Wins against week 1 and 2 against Commanders, Cowboys, then against the Saints, then against the Patriots.
Okay. Oof. I'll go next. I'm up in the rotation next. I will say this, Mal, I'm a lot more favorable on your guys' team. Okay.
I'm glad you are, but I'm looking at it for what it is.
Mal, turn the notifications off.
I'm gonna get attacked, and then everyone's gonna call me a fake fan, and then we're gonna circle back at week 18, and we're gonna be 4-13, and people are gonna be like, "You."
So do you predict? Let me just ask you this: do you also predict that Dable and Shane are gone after this season?
No, I don't. I don't.
With that record, they would have to be gone.
They have to be gone.
I don't think so. Not with them drafting Jackson Dart this year.
Now, we talked about this. We mentioned this when the schedule came out. The Giants have a hard schedule.
They were a top 3 pick and got the hardest schedule in the league. And I think that's going to go into consideration when it comes to Shane and Dable's jobs. And I think that, and Mara even said this last year, that he's going to give them at least the 2 years to see out their plan. So I'm hoping to be, shocked. This is just my on paper prediction. I welcome them to make me wrong. This is just what I see. So,
all right. Well, I must be looking through rose-colored lenses because I have them losing week 1. I'm sorry, you're not beating us at our home.
Why would I expect you to say that was going to be a win for them?
That's not the case. It's going to be a dogfight, though, and we'll talk about it on our.
It always is when we play each other.
So, week 2, I do have you guys winning against Dallas. Week 3, have you guys losing against Kansas City. Week 4, have you guys losing against the Chargers. Week 5, a win against the Saints. Week 6, loss against the Eagles. Week 7, a win against the Broncos. Week 8, I have a loss against the Eagles. Again, you guys aren't beating the Eagles. I'm sorry. Week 9, I have you guys beating a rebuilding San Francisco team and an overrated quarterback there. I'm sorry. Week 10, I have you guys winning against Caleb Williams. I think you guys are better than them. I do.
More to
come. They
have
questionable offensive line. Green Bay, that is a loss in week 11. Week 12 is also a loss against the Detroit Lions. Week 13 is a win against the New England Patriots. Week 15, I have you guys beating us. I think you guys went on home field. Week 16, I have you guys winning against Minnesota. Week 17, I have you guys losing against the Raiders on the road. And week 18, upset, I have you guys beating the Dallas Cowboys.
Sweeping Dallas. Okay.
So I have you guys going 9-8.
Okay. Whoa. I mean, sure. What? Let them cook.
Look. I like your defense. Yeah, your corners are questionable, but it can be covered up with your pass rush. Russ is a good starting quarterback. It can do some good things, and when he struggles, which eventually he will, which I think is going to happen week 11 or week 12, that's when you pull the plug on Russ and bring in Jackson Dart, and he's going to go on a tear.
Period.
So that's my thoughts. Agree or disagree? I know I'm going to get more love from Giants fans this week than you are. That being said, Maurice, you're up next. No. I
wants to win my fan base.
Look, I don't mind egging on your fan base. Huh?
It's like Joker in the Batman universe.
All right, Maurice, you're up next.
Somewhere, Lucas might be at Arkham Asylum. Don't you like that?
Probably working with the Joker.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! All right.
Giants Commanders. I got the Commanders winning that one. So that's a
loss for the Giants.
Yeah, I keep confusing everybody. I'm just going to say WL. Second week, Cowboys L, Chiefs L, Chargers L, Saints W, Eagles L, Broncos, L. Eagles, L. 49ers, I have them getting a W on that one. Bears, W. Packers, L. Lions, L. Patriots, I'm going to go L on that one. They were at New England.
You're going to go L on Patriots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Commanders, W. Vikings, L. Raiders, W. Cowboys, W.
So you have them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 11?
Yeah, I think that's right there in the middle.
Okay. I don't hate it. All right, Earl. Last but not least, you are up.
All right. Mal, y'all beating the Commanders week 1.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
And we are, period.
Dallas, I'm going to give you an L. Chiefs, I'm going to give you an L. Chargers, L. Saints, W. Any given Sunday, Eagles, W.
Oh.
Week 7, L. Against the Eagles, L. 49ers, L. Bears, W. Packers, L. Lions, L. Patriots, W. Commanders, W.
Of course you are.
Hey, broom season. Minnesota, L. Raiders, W. And then Cowboys, L. So I got y'all going 7 and 10.
Okay.
All right. To the Commanders. All right. So, the Commanders. Hang on. Let me pull up the schedule. I wrote it down, but I didn't write down like the matchups. So, like, just put in the results for the projective weeks. Okay. So, week 1, I have them winning against the New York Giants. Week 2, I have them losing against Green Bay, winning. Week 3 against the Raiders. Week 4 against the Falcons. I was about to say Hawks. This is not basketball. Falcons, they're winning week 4. They're winning week 5 against the Chargers, winning week 6 against the Bears, winning week 7 against the Cowboys, losing week 8, winning week 9 against Seattle, losing week 10 against the Lions. I think the Lions have a revenge game there. Winning week 11 in Madrid against the Miami Dolphins. Week 12 is a bye. Week 13, they win home against the Broncos. Week 14, they win against the Minnesota Vikings. Week 15, we lose in New York. Week 16, we defend home field against the Eagles. Week 17, we win against the Cowboys, and then we lose week 8 in Philly. Record is 12 and 5. Any thoughts? Any questions before we go to Maurice?
I hate the fact that we play each other 2 times in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't like that either, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Asking it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Maurice, what you got?
All right. Against the Giants, W. Against the Packers, L.
Mm-hmm.
Against the Raiders, W. Falcons, W. Chargers, L.
Mm-hmm.
Bears, W. Cowboys, W. Chiefs, L. Seahawks, W. Lions, L. Dolphins, Let me give that an L.
You think that Tua's going to be healthy by that point of the season?
In November, going down to Miami.
No, we're not going to Miami. We're going to
Spain.
Madrid.
Oh, it's just okay. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, you
It's
did
a
mention.
9:30 a.m. game.
Ooh, that's a toss up. Those are toss ups. Usually, the better team wins. Okay, I changed that to a Commanders W.
Thank you.
Broncos L. Vikings. I'm gonna give that an L as well.
Wow. Okay.
Vikings are good.
They have a rookie quarterback.
So,
And
defense stout.
if you
All
would have
right.
told everybody else Jaden Daniels was a rookie quarterback,
I did.
well, he won a lot of games, didn't he?
Yeah, and I was okay. Fine, whatever.
Continue, Maurice.
Continue. Week 15.
Giants W. Eagles. I'm going to say W for the. I'm going to say games might not matter, but I think that at this point it still does matter. In there, Washington.
2 divisional games left for the Eagles.
I'm gonna give you guys an L on that one, and you're going to get a W in the last game of the season.
What about the Cowboys? Week 17.
Cowboys won. You're going to split, so the Cowboys are going to win. So that's an L for the Commanders.
Merry Christmas.
December 25th, 1 p.m.
So you guys, you have them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 8. Okay.
That's like I had last season.
All right, Earl, you're up next.
Cool. All right. Giants, L. Packers, L. Raiders, W. Falcons, W. Chargers, L. Chicago, W. Dallas, L. Chiefs, W. Seahawks, W. Against the Lions, L. Revenge game. Dolphins in Madrid, I'm going to give y'all the W for that one. Y'all have your bye week. Play Denver, y'all lose that one. Minnesota, you win that one. Giants, you lose. Eagles, you win that first round. Dallas, you take an L. And then the Eagles beat y'all at the end of the season. So
All
I have
right.
y'all going 8 and 9.
So not even a winning record after winning 12 games last year. Okay. All right,
I
Mal,
think
what
you
you
have
got?
to acknowledge the strength of your schedule last year.
We do
as
have
well.
we had an easy schedule last year. I'm not gonna lie, but at
You
the
got a
same
tough one
time,
this
like
one.
you're not expecting Jaden Daniels to take a year 2 leap.
I mean,
Hey, we
I
gotta
don't
see it on
know.
tape.
I think, and I'm not. Your defense doesn't move me very much
You're putting
when
a
it comes
stock,
to some of the offenses that you're going to be playing against.
you're putting a lot of stock in Jaden Daniels, but what about everybody else?
Yeah.
We upgraded
Facts.
the cornerback room, which was our weakest part of the defense.
Your linebackers.
Our linebackers have Frankie Louvu's still in his prime. We've upgraded you got some young guys there. I think we've gotten deeper
young
on the
guys?
defensive line as a whole. We might have lost our
you got
best
Von
pass
Miller.
rusher, but we got deeper
Von
there.
Miller's washed.
I'm not. I said deeper. I didn't say that.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
We got deeper on the defensive line. The edge is kind of concerning, but we'll see what happens there. Safety, I feel good about. Will Harris is an upgrade. Cornerback room should be better. Trey Amos, I'm expecting good things from. Offensive line has gotten better, especially once Sam Cosmi comes back from injury, but I think we've gotten better. Wide receivers, we've gotten deeper at the position. I mean, let's be real. What's his name? Deebo Samuel is an upgrade over Olamide Zaccheaus. Let's be real.
Okay.
So
that's
it. You didn't mention a running back.
Oh,
sure did.
Yeah, we got rid of Brian Robinson. We traded him for a 6th-round pick. I mean, Austin Eckler is projected to be the starter, but I expect JCM to get plenty of touch too. Huh?
Cross get married?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mal.
There's some question marks, Lucas. I'm
not going to say that there isn't question marks, but I'm
not slamming
being
them
optimistic.
like that, but
I believe in my
also
team.
you got to be a realist about it.
I do. Look, I don't think 12-5 is
magical.
the record that they had last year is unreachable.
Yeah.
You just had them going 12-5.
Listen, folks.
Okay.
When we do these,
right.
there's going to be a hint of homerism in all of these.
Yes, except for me, I don't have any homerism this year. Anyway, all right, my turn. All right, so can you just remind me about what I said about the Commanders and Cowboys, Lucas? Because I had you guys splitting. I just don't remember what week.
Okay, so let's see here. You had week 17. You had the Commanders losing in week 17. That means in week 7, you had them. No, you had the Cowboys losing in week 17. That means Commanders win in week 17. Week 7, you had.
I had them losing, right?
Commanders losing.
Okay, all right, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Week 1 versus the Giants, L. Week 2 versus the Packers, L. Week 3 versus the Raiders, W. Week 4 versus the Falcons, W. Week 5 versus the Chargers, L. Week 6 versus the Bears, W. We got the Cowboys, L. Versus the Chiefs, L. Versus the Seahawks, W. Versus the Lions, L. Versus the Dolphins, Jaden Daniels' first international game, giving him an L. Versus the Broncos, L. Versus the Vikings, W. Versus the Giants, W. Versus the Eagles, L. Versus the Cowboys, W. Versus the Eagles last week, W.
So you have the Commanders going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 9. Wow. Okay.
So 2, 8, 9, 1, 9, and 8, and 1, 12, and 5.
Okay, Maurice, you're up now for the Eagles.
All right. Now, calm down. All right. Cowboys, like I said, we got a win there, W there. Chiefs, I'm going to give it a loss. They want that revenge. And it's at Kansas City. We always play the Chiefs at Kansas City for some reason. I don't know why. Rams, W. Tampa Bay.
You're in Tampa Bay. You got an L? Okay.
They always play bad in Tampa Bay. I don't know why. Broncos, W. Giants, W. Vikings, W. Giants, W again. Bye week, week 9. Week 10, Green Bay. Tough one.
Playing against Micah.
I got the Eagles W against the Packers. L against the Lions. L against the Cowboys. W Bears. W Chargers. W Raiders. What was that? L against the I think I had the first Commanders game as a W, right?
Hang on, let me check. You had us losing the first game, so your first game would be a win, and then your last game would be an L.
And then between that, we have the Bills. December 28th. That's a tough one. I'm going to give the Eagles a W on that one.
All right, so you have the Eagles going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and 5. Great minds think alike. Okay. Earl, you're up next. We're having some.
Alrighty. So we got the Eagles. Okay. Let's see, make sure I do this correctly. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Alright. The Dallas game, W. Chiefs game, W. Rams game, W. And let's see here. Tampa, I'm going to give y'all an L. Denver, L. My upset that week, Giants, L.
Wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we call predictions.
That's what we call divisional football.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota, W. Giants, W. You had to get back.
Could you get back?
Green Bay, W. Detroit, W. Dallas, L. Chicago, W. Against the Chargers, W. The Raiders, W. Commanders, L. At Buffalo, I'm going to give y'all an L. But in week 18, I give y'all a W.
So you have them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 6. Tied with your Cowboys. So, Earl, who gets the tiebreaker there?
When you look at it, you got to go off the divisional wins.
And then I guess you would give it to the Cowboys because they won 5-1, and you're right.
Yeah, you got Eagles on 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
To an upset to the Giants. More to come, Maurice.
Well, I mean,
grain of salt.
Real quick, there hasn't been a two-time back-to-back divisional winner in like 21 years.
Yeah.
04.
That's why I'm giving the suspense, the spice.
Okay.
Yeah, so it has been so. If it's the Eagles, they're going to do something not done in 21 years. So
I was about to say the Eagles were the last ones to be back-to-back champs too.
Yeah.
That
was the McNabb era.
All right, Mal, what you got?
Okay, all right, my turn. Week 1, Eagles W. Week 2, Eagles L. Week 3 against the Rams W. Versus the Bucks L. Versus the Broncos W. Versus the Giants W. Versus the Vikings W. Versus the Giants W. Versus the Packers L. Versus the Lions W. Versus the Cowboys L. Versus the Bears W. Versus the Eagles versus the Chargers, W. Versus the Raiders W. Versus the Commanders W. Against the Bills. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game, but I think the Eagles are going to get a W. And against the Commanders, L.
All right. That's okay. So then you have them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 and 5. I also agree with Mal Maurice, 12 and 5. But how did they get there? Let's find out. Have you guys winning week 1 and 2 against the Cowboys and Chiefs? Have you guys losing week 3 against the Rams? They almost beat you in the playoffs. I think that's a revenge game. Week 4, I got you guys beating Tampa Bay. Week 5 is a win against the Broncos. Week 6, I also agree with Earl. I think it's a surprise loss for you guys. I think you guys come in not respecting the Giants, and then they take advantage of that. Week 7, it is a win against the Vikings. Week 8, it is a revenge win against the Giants. Week 10 is a win against it's a loss against Green Bay. Week 11 is a win. Week 12 against Dallas is a win. Week 13 is a win against the Bears. Week 14 is a win against Las Vegas. Gosh. The Vegas Chargers.
Vegas,
where am I?
Chargers?
No, I said I said San Diego. I said San Diego. Tells you what year I was watching football at. Okay. Week 15 is a win Week 16 is a loss to the Commanders. Week 17 is a loss against the Bills, and Week 18 is a win against Commanders, 12-5. All right, guys, we got through that. Now we're going to go on to our next predictions, which is awards.
And before we do that, I do want to recognize that the NFC East will be the first division to have 4 African American quarterbacks starting week 1.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
Making history.
I think we talked about that when Russ signed, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely
it
worth
really is.
bringing up again.
Yeah, it is. I think it's really cool.
All right, so let's get to the awards. Okay, so first one is MVP. Who's the MVP of the NFC East, guys? Who's the best player, overall player, defense or offense? Or special
I'm gonna
teams?
give it to Saquon.
Oh, me too.
Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon.
I think he earns it this time.
Number 1 player in the NFL as per voted by the players.
Yes, that was going to be my team news, but yeah.
Sorry.
Number 1 player. No, you're good. Out of all the players in the league, all the players voted him number 1. That was pretty cool. I like the video they gave him too. The big, heavy steel trophy they gave him.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, I go with Saquon as well.
Will he get the same amount of touches?
Probably not, but he still might rush for 1,800 yards.
Yeah, I'll give it to Saquon, though. I do want to say that my honorable mention would be Jaden, but that's fine.
Okay.
Well, third place would have been Jalen.
Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
You mean for this upcoming season?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway.
Hype train.
So we'll all say.
I thought you was going to say Jalen Carter. I was like, all right, that might work.
Okay, so who is going to be the most improved player in this season?
Dak.
At 32 years old.
Isn't that like comeback player?
No. It's most improved. Dak would be comeback, and we're not doing comeback.
Yeah.
We should do comeback. I do have a person, though.
I mean, we can put it in. Okay. Let me put it in after defensive rookie of the year. Give me a second here.
All right. So while you do that, most improved. I think he's going to have a good year. I'm going to go Mikey Sanders still.
I don't hate it. I'm not going to complain. So, Earl, you have Dak.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to scratch that.
Yeah, I'm scratching mine too.
All right. Now that I understand. I'm going to give that to Jordan Davis.
Okay.
I'm going to give mine to Malik Neighbors. I think he's going to do a stellar job this year with competent quarterback play.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go Malik Neighbors on that too.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Offensive player of the year does not have to be MVP, but the most outside of MVP, we all said Saquon. I'm going to go Jaden here.
So am I. I'm going Jaden Daniels this year.
I'm going to go Jaden as well.
Earl, what do you got? Say your piece.
I'm going to give it to CD. He has a full off season.
Oh, period.
I think he fully breaks out.
But will he get the same amount of production with Pickens?
That might actually open him up more. Okay, defensive player of the year. This will be interesting because there's a certain guy that's not in the division anymore.
Oh my God.
Sophie's got to throw a little dirt on him. All right, I'm going Jalen Carter.
Overrated season.
He's going to have an overrated season?
Oh, not Jalen Carter.
Oh, Micah?
Nah, we'll worry about that later.
No, he's talking about Jaden. That's okay, though.
Oh,
so you say Jalen Carter?
Jalen Carter, defensive player.
Okay. Mel?
See, this is so hard because every year that we say Defensive Player of the Year, like obviously it was Micah, but I have so much mutual respect for both Dexter Lawrence and Jalen Carter, and I never know who to pick. But
Go
Dexter
with your
Lawrence,
guy now.
I know
It's all
I'll
right.
go with Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
done
writing it down
phenomenal
as
every
Sexy
year.
Dexy, just to let you know.
That's fine.
I'm also going to second Sexy Dexy on this list. Earl, who do you
Jalen
got?
Carter was really close, like both of them. If I could give 2 Defensive Player of the Years, that's my duo.
Mm-hmm.
Is Quinyon Mitchell in this discussion? Yeah.
He's
I
going
mean,
in
the
his
thing-
second year.
The thing with him
Not yet.
is usually cornerbacks have to have some type of production, and for them, that's interceptions.
Yeah.
Quinyon doesn't get interceptions. People don't pass him, throw the balls away.
Earl,
Right.
does Deron Bland reclaim his crown as interception king this year?
I got another person in mind.
Okay.
But I'm going to go Dexter Lawrence as Defensive Player of the Year and don't put sexy on mine.
I mean,
Don't put sexy on mine.
I'm just putting it times 3. But okay.
Don't.
All right. So, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who is the Offensive Rookie of the Year? We don't have that many offensive rookies this year.
Yeah, we really don't.
I'm going Jadon Blue.
Yeah, Alpha Blue as well.
I love that kid. I see a lot of good things for him in Dallas.
Anybody else seconding Jadon Blue?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Earl?
I would say Jadon Blue, but
I'm not saying
Would-
Jadon Blue.
would
Doesn't have to be a skill position.
I'm going to say Tyler Booker.
Okay. And I'm going to say the offensive lineman that we drafted, Josh Connerly.
Hey, respect the trenches.
His biggest test week 1 against that D line. See how he
Okay.
does.
Defensive
Actually,
Rookie of
both.
the Year.
Abdul Carter.
Anybody else want to argue that one?
He has every opportunity to dominate year 1.
Mm-hmm.
With
So
that
you're gonna
defensive
go-
line.
Every
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Every opportunity, but
So,
we never know how it
is
can
anybody
go.
going to go against that? Or can I just write times 4? Earl, who you got?
I got Donovan Ezeraku.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Big,
without
big
Micah, he's
opportunity
gonna
for
have-
him without Micah.
Huge
Mhm.
opportunity.
Yeah.
We'll see if that was a correct move.
Yeah.
Okay, comeback player of the year.
Dak.
Yeah, Dak. He missed all
Earl?
last season's Dak.
You got
Who
that too?
Lucas? Oh.
Okay, I don't either.
Who you got?
Well, technically, he didn't really play last year, but he was injured the majority of the year. I got Jordan McGee.
Jordan McGee? Trayvon Diggs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people have been slamming this brother name. I'm ready for him to shut him up. I think it's coming. It's on the way.
Okay, coach of the year.
I'm going to get at the Nick Sirianni.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm shocked you said that, Earl.
I'm actually
Me
going to
too.
give it to Brian Schottenheimer.
Shiny.
Oh.
Rookie head coach.
You know what? I'm not mad at it.
Rookie
It's
head
just front
coach.
office is messing with him.
It's not his. In the end, it's not his fault. Rookie head coach just lost their star player. Quarterback coming off a major injury. Things are uncertain. We all have them winning a substantial amount of games. I'm going to give it to Schottenheimer. And in your eyes, Earl, you have them winning the division. And at that point, he'll deserve Coach of the Year.
I am going to say Dan
There's
Quinn.
just so much from the. It's so much with front office that
Mm-hmm.
I going into this offseason, I definitely believed it. But I think with what the Joneses have been doing, it's really hurting the mantra on what Schottenheimer has created. Hey, if he can able to pull that off, I give him all the flowers. Like, he was my number one for that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's just with the Joneses messing around. I don't know if it's possible. If he gets it, I'm celebrating.
Set up to fail. If he gets to that record, he deserves it.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to whoever has the best record. I have the Eagles have the best record, so I'm going to say Sirianni. Do we remember who we picked last year for Coach of the Year? Was it Dable?
I have it written
it
down
wasn't
somewhere,
Dable.
I think. Let me
It
see if
wasn't
I think I
Sirianni.
said McCarthy.
that one.
Was it McCarthy?
I think I said McCarthy.
I think I said Sirianni.
I do remember that.
did.
I think
Wow,
it was a
say
clip
Sirianni.
of you hating Sirianni, but you gave him Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I still hate him. My hate for that man will never change. Even if he goes and if he becomes my coach, I'll still hate him. I can't stand Nick Sirianni. I know. I just can't stand his personality. I just can't stand his personality.
Yeah, fair enough.
He reminds me of Bradley Cooper, and I hate Bradley Cooper.
I can't find it, guys.
That's
I'm
cool,
sure
that's
it's
cool.
somewhere.
Wait, you say he looked like Bradley Cooper?
No, I said he reminds me of Bradley Cooper, and I hate Bradley Cooper.
Well, Bradley
I think
Cooper's
he's
an Eagles fan.
Yeah, he's arrogant.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Shout out Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Shout out Bradley
Yeah.
Cooper. If you hear this, I hope you do.
Mal is like the hate radar magnet on Twitter. I just want to say that. Not that we don't like it. We do. But all the hate just comes to Mal on Twitter.
Honestly, if you can't beat him, join him, like Earl says.
Fair enough. So, now we're getting into stats. Who's going to be the passing leader for the division this year? Who's going to have the most passing yards?
I think that's Dak.
Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
They're a passing offense. They're not going to run the ball as much.
I mean, rushing seems pretty easy here. Saquon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is where we're going to get into some controversy, guys. Receiving. Who's going to be the receiving yards leader?
That's tough. I don't know, man.
I'm just going to say this. With the situations in Philly, Washington, and Dallas, with Pickens and CD, with KJ and Devonta, and with Terry and Debo, I'm going to give it to Malik Neighbors. I think he's going to be the number one target.
I agree, too.
I agree.
Because he was third in the division and missed a handful of games last year with bad quarterback play.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him that, too.
Even in our rankings, I think we all had CD as the best receiver in the division.
He'd be the best receiver without getting the most yards.
Yeah, but that was last year without Pickens.
On the bump shoulder, too.
Yeah.
That was last year without Pickens.
They had to shut him down before the end of the season.
I mean, let's just think about it real quick. Jordan Pickens is going to get how many receiving yards? Like 800 to 1,200, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
That takes away from CD. And we
all just have Dak getting the most passing yards, so it doesn't matter if George Pickens gets that much. If CD's still going to get more.
No, Lucas.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go Malik Neighbors. My reasoning is he really doesn't have anyone else that's combating him. He's the number one.
Yeah,
and he's the X factor. So,
I
think he'll get more of the receiving yards because I don't think there's another receiver at the moment right now that can.
I mean, you could make the argument that Theo Johnson's going to be your second highest target there.
Yeah,
Theo Johnson's hurt right now, so we'll see.
Oh, okay. So, Maurice, who do you got?
I got Neighbors too.
Okay, so all four of us Neighbors. Gosh, it's kind of hoping for some controversy. Okay, sack leader.
Oof.
I'm not going to say any of the Giants because I think they're all going to steal from each other.
The whole Giants D-line.
Pass rusher.
You know what? I'm going to say Dante Fowler.
Dante Fowler, okay. He had 10 last season.
This is gonna be shocking. Nah, I can't say that.
No, say it. Say it.
I was gonna say Jahad Campbell.
Period. No, stand on business.
Okay. But N'Kobe Dean's gonna come back at some point, and then we don't know where Campbell's gonna be.
He's gonna be moved
I wrote down Jahad Campbell, so you're putting it that.
I'm sticking
locked in. Stand on business.
Jahad Campbell.
Who you got, Lucas?
I actually am gonna go with a Cowboys player, and I'm gonna say Nealon.
Marshawn Nealon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he starting?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because getting Kenny Clark, that shook up a lot.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out though.
Who hasn't? I have Dante Fowler, Jahad Campbell, and Marshawn Nealon. Who hasn't voted yet?
Oh.
Me.
Oh.
Okay, who are you going for? Any of those guys or somebody new?
Abdul Carter, Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
He's
That's
got to
fair.
have a big year. He's got to try. He's got to get up there.
Okay, who
To
has the
win
most
D-Roy.
tackles in the division? Now, I should note that last year, I believe it was
Who's Bond?
Maurice's guy.
Yeah, I don't.
Zach
It's
Bond.
not going to change. I got Bond.
Yeah, so do
you
I.
got Zach,
I have Bond.
Bond. I have Frankie Louvu.
Maris Leafau.
I don't know how to spell his name. I'm going to butcher it. Lee Foud. I know I butchered
I
this.
think it's L-I.
Spell it out.
Don't even. It's already too late. It's in there
Already
now.
too
It
late.
is- I'm going to have to ask you how to spell this because I butchered this. And Mal, who do you got?
Zach Bond.
So 2 for Zach. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the INT leader?
Ooh.
I got Deron Bland. After he got paid, he got proof that he deserves that money. So I got Deron Bland.
I have Cooper DeJean.
For DeJean.
I think he takes a big step this year.
You know he's a nickel.
And
Back.
Still, yeah.
Look at this photograph. Every time that it makes me laugh.
You got the pick
he had a
six
pick
on.
6 in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No. Earl got the
And the
reference.
Tutty.
And the Tutty.
Earl got the reference.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go Diggs. I understand Bland got his money. I think Diggs is really he's the true interception king when it comes to like what he can bring.
All right.
Bland got it, but I'm gonna give it to Diggs.
All right, Maurice, who you got?
I'm going to go Diggs as well.
You know
Okay,
who's not going to
times
get
2.
it? Deontay Banks. Because you know who doesn't look at the ball? Deontay Banks.
Shots
Just saying.
fired. Ooh.
And Deontay Banks, if you are hearing this, you should
can
be
do
hearing
better.
it. So
Oh, she said you should
you
be
and Bradley
hearing
Cooper
it.
are my 2 targets today. I'm sorry, Bradley. I don't know how you got involved in this, but here we are.
Guys, forgive her. She is sick and not feeling well.
Yeah, I'm feeling spicy today, everyone. So
Feeling spicy. That is
Ice cold.
all right. That being said, we're gonna switch gears to team
Bang, bang.
news. Mal, any team news?
I don't have any significant team news, just gearing up for the Sunday game, but we'll talk about that together, Lucas. Depth chart is set, so excited for the season. Go G-Men.
Absolutely. All right, folks, Mal had to head on out, but we're going to continue the pod here. Hopefully we get through this relatively quick. As she said, there's no Giants news. Earl, I mean, you've already done a Dallas Cowboys barbershop talk.
You're right.
You've talked with it about Maurice too. Any
I don't
Any
have
other
to
comments?
bring it up. You already know. I'm done with it. I'm ready for week 1. I do want to shout out Deron Bland. He got a big payday. He got a 4-year deal, around $92 million, and go out there, earn every dollar. So
Does Deron get that?
I just want to say this about it real quick. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. I know how you feel about it. Jerry's praised as a businessman, but this got too personal for him. He
Agreed.
took this too
oh yeah,
personally.
100%.
And
No, I get it.
because this like, and he's trying to spin this like, yeah, Micah's not great at stopping the rush, but at the same time, like you guys, I don't think you guys got better. I think the blow of losing him got easier with Kenny Clark, but I don't think that you guys got better in the short term without him. Maybe in the long term, we'll see. But this season,
we have Kenny Clark on a 3-year deal from his contract with the Packers.
Yeah.
And last season, he played a full 17 games on a bum foot and had a really good season. So with that being an upgrade in the defensive tackle department, we do take a hit in the pass rushing department, but it feels balanced now. where you're not fully focused on one guy getting all the rushes. You have a plethora of guys that can rush and get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
You just got to see how it plays out. You can mix out a lot of different stuff. But with the situation with Micah, we'll see how everything plays out. Because honestly, I think both teams can win off this trade.
Yeah, I think overall it was just bad GM work by Jerry Jones. And like we talked about on Barbershop Talk, if they really wanted to trade Micah, if they were committed to trade Micah, they should have did it before the draft. Maybe they could have got Abdul Carter or their running back that they desperately need, instead of getting 2 late first-round picks. First of all, I thought they should have got more first-round picks with Micah.
Like, if you're going to get late ones, get 3.
Yeah, because the Packers are going to be good. So it's the late 20s.
And we got Kenny Clark. Like, he's
good.
A seasoned defensive tackle. Like, I'm not hating on it. I just feel he's just taking a bad rep just from the Micah trade. But I think people are going to understand that Kenny Clark is actually a good fit, actually a great fit for us. And also on another note of that, Dallas had 2 players already at high contracts. You had Dak Prescott, you had CeeDee Lamb. You could have had Micah, but you had an old 30-year-old guard to jump the line in order for a player to get their money, where they could have easily traded that guard and got some picks. But I digress on that.
See, the whole issue is they would have paid him last year. There wouldn't have been an issue.
Well, if they paid Dak 2 years ago, it wouldn't have been an issue. If they paid CD a year ago, it wouldn't have been an issue. It's
sometimes as a GM, you have to be proactive, not reactive.
No, and I think Jerry does it for the headlines. That's what Jerry does.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I watched. By the way, I watched the Dallas Cowboys documentary. Jerry liked throwing everybody under the bus.
I mean,
I will say this. I know that you hate Barry Switzer, but I don't know if necessarily everything was his fault.
I don't hate Barry Switzer. I just feel that he
took over
something that the foundation that Jimmy had already established.
Yeah.
I think if he would have came in to go, this dude was pretty much out of coaching at that time.
Yeah, I know.
And for it. So, he definitely was loved by the players, and I'm not taking that from him. But they should understand and know where the foundation came from. It was from Jimmy.
That's fine.
It was.
Both coaches got the credit. It's just ego took over. And that's under Jimmy and Jerry.
So, I got you.
Before we move on, Earl, does Deron Bland get this contract if they don't trade Micah?
I think he still does. I think for Micah, if you would have signed him early when you did, that would have freed up $17 million already with what you already adjusted from CD and Dak's contract. You would have been able to pay Micah while still being able to bring more players in. Micah wanted to take less money, quote unquote. At the same time, the situation with Mulugeta, he was looking for more value from Micah at that quote. But moving forward, if he would have took less money where he did, Jerry went to the main guy to get a deal done to try to bypass the agent. And that story is just back and forth. I'm not going into that. But if they would have took care of him, they would have been able to sign Bland. They would have been able to sign Tyler Smith. Aubrey's on a contract too. He's looking for his. But it would have also cleared up the stuff for Jake Ferguson in that regard. I think Jerry would have had everybody taken care of with the contracts, but it's just the spectacle stuff. But I'm done with it.
All right. Well, the only interesting news in Commanders Land, official depth chart came out. Austin Eckler is listed as RB1. Jeremy McNichols is RB2. Chris Rodriguez is RB3. And then JCM is RB4. Do I suspect that that's going to stay the case? Probably not. But I find it interesting. Josh Carnley won the right guard position. Was expecting that. Trey Amos is a starter at corner. Was expecting that. Jalen Lane, 5th round pick, is the starting punt returner. So we will see there. And we had wide receiver veteran Kendrick Bourne come to the Commanders' newly minted training facility. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It's like something with a bear, and I can't remember. It's okay. It was a sponsorship name anyway. That's not even the important thing. Don't worry about that. But
nothing with Teddy in
so
it.
Kendrick Bourne might be wide receiver 6. We'll see. I feel like what?
Yeah, he missed that joke.
No, go ahead.
He just talked right over it. Go ahead. No. You'll see it when you edit it. Go ahead.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to push a marker because now I'm curious. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So anyway, where was I at? Oh yeah, Kendrick Bourne might be the 6th wide receiver on our depth chart. We'll see. Good veteran. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to get a lot of touches, but just a good veteran to have in the room at this point. We'll see if he gets there. That's pretty much it for me. Maurice, anything in Eagle Land besides the obvious Saquon thing that we talked about earlier?
Yeah, I was happy for Saquon to get number 1 overall player in the NFL. Landon Dickerson was a full participant in practice today.
That's good.
Yeah, he had a scare a couple weeks ago. We thought it was the worst, but it wasn't. So he'll be ready to go Thursday night. So we should have our offensive line fully healthy going into the game. One thing about our depth chart that shocked a lot of people, including me, and Mal would have gotten a laugh out of this one if she was still here. Our CB2 was Adoree Jackson.
That is interesting.
That is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be Bennett, but I don't know if he's been here long enough to really get the system, Fangio system. I don't know. I'm a little scared about that one.
Yeah.
That might be a crucial mismatch when if he's defending George Pickens. We will see.
Yeah. We will see.
We will definitely see. But besides that, that's it for the Eagles team news.
Okay, well, good news for you, Maurice. You get a night off from the mailbag. We do not have any Eagles or NFC East mailbag. Just to let listeners know, during the regular season and playoffs, we have an NFC East mailbag to cover all the teams. During the offseason, we like to do individual ones. But now we're back in the regular season swing of things. So, and we are doing our social medias for the last 2 weeks. So, That being said, Earl, it is your turn for Who's That Football Player? You got 2, Commanders and Eagles.
Okay. It's time for Who's That Football Player? Washington. This player played with the Washington Commanders back in the 1988 season. This player has 73 receptions for 1,143 yards, 12 touchdowns, 2 carries for 14 yards, 19 kickoff returns for 362 yards.
Mm-hmm.
This player's career awards a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Maurice, as well as myself, who's that football player?
Maurice, who do you think it is?
It's too obvious for it to be Art Monk. It has to be Gary Clark.
You say Gary Clark? Earl, who do you say it is?
Shout out to my uncle, Ricky Sanders.
The answer is Ricky Sanders.
Oh,
He got you.
One week, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Well, you might be able to get him with this next one. We have an Eagles Who's That Football Player?
It's time for Who's That Football Player? Part 2. This player played with the Philadelphia Eagles back in the 1992 season. I was 1 year old. In the 1992 season, this player had 276 carries. My goodness. 1,070 yards, 8 touchdowns, 38 receptions for 278 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This player's career awards: 2-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro second team, 2-time All... Lucas, you wrote it up here twice.
Oh, oops.
Yep. Career
Oops.
awards, 2-time Pro Bowler, and a 2-time All-Pro second team. Myself, who's that football player? Herschel Walker?
Yeah. I knew that was going to be too obvious.
After
All
last
right.
week, Jared Jones was talking about this is a Herschel Walker-like trade. I'm looking at him like, are you serious, dude?
Stop that.
No.
Stop the cat.
Come on.
Don't
Stop the cap. You tripping.
No.
That was
All
a different time.
Yeah.
I wasn't even bored yet when they made that trade. So
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Maurice, you're taking over for Mal for the poll questions, and 3 of them are Cowboy ones.
All
they
right.
would be.
Let's keep the trend going.
Hey, Jerry puts
And
you all
also,
on
if y'all
the
got a
headlines.
chance
I just
to-
take advantage of them, okay?
And for those that checked out the TikTok with the poll questions, appreciate it. Whoever commented, thank y'all so much for that. Salute.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of traffic on TikTok. A lot of people comment more on TikTok than any other social media. So shout
It's
out everybody
insane.
on TikTok.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Proceed, Maurice.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
No, you good. First poll question. Which trade hurts the worst for the city of Dallas? Trading Luka or Micah Parsons?
You asked for this one, Earl. I wasn't going to do
That's
this
a good
one.
question. It's a good question.
It's a good question.
67% said Doncic. 33% said Parsons. I agree with that. Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
talking
probably
about
fair.
basketball. You really need like 2, maybe 3 stars, and Luka's definitely a
And
star.
this man, like, got us to the finals a year or 2 ago, and then boom, traded. I was just like, that hit me. Like, I was on crash out mode. My brother Lucas had to
Now,
talk me from jumping
If
off.
somehow,
the bridge.
some way, the Dallas Cowboys get the number 1 pick, something's going on. Something's going on behind the scenes. Something's going on
I'll
behind
make
the
the
scenes.
rules.
Are you guys going to go? I know Earl won't want to go for this player, but Jerry would want Archie.
Of course. And he didn't have
And
a great
it needs to
showing,
stay in
but
No, he's
college.
not.
After that display that took on Saturday, Arch, work on your game, bro.
he has
Don't come
another.
out
He
Says
has,
zero.
work on your
I
game.
think he has 2 more years of eligibility, right?
Yeah,
As
one
he
more.
should utilize every
This year and
single
next year,
moment of
that's
it.
it.
Yeah. All right,
But I'm
second
looking at
question.
the quarterback from South Carolina, though.
He's all right. Yeah. Will the New York Giants rookie quarterback Jackson Dart start at some point this season? I think we talked about that during our predictions that he would. It was 100% yes. 100% of the people said yes, he will start at some point this season. All right, and the last one. Can the Dallas Cowboys have a winning season with Micah Parsons? Can the Dallas Cowboys have a winning season with this Micah Parsons trade? 93% said no.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, I voted yes. Yeah. I don't think the Cowboys are going to have a losing season. They got too much talent to have a losing season. Yeah, I don't foresee that
At
happening.
least some people recognize it.
Yeah, it's just too much talent there. So besides that, that's for the. Wait a minute, there one more?
There should be one
There was
more.
another-
Yeah, it is. From August 23rd. What will be the fate of the Dallas Cowboys? Oh, this is dated now.
Mal asked this one, yeah.
Before week 1, 27% is a tie. 27% said get paid, get traded. 23% and another 23% said not paid, sit out, not paid, plays.
Well, the answer was B.
Yeah, the answer
Got
is B.
traded.
27% got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shout out you guys.
All right. On that note, let's get to trivia, guys. It's late, but we gonna get through this. Okay. So first trivia question is a Giants one. It is who is the other Giants pass catcher who tied Odell Beckham Jr. for the single season record for receiving touchdowns with 13?
It was Malik Neighbors, right?
You say Malik Neighbors? Earl, who do you say?
Homer Jones.
No. How?
Wait, I got it right?
Don't be acting like you didn't know.
Really? I got that right?
He started, the year was 1967. Awesome. How did you even know that?
All right.
Look, I have family who, when I say that the division in my family goes back, I got a chance. I talk to my family.
That is wild. Family. Okay.
It's wild and crazy.
Wild and out.
He knows his football.
Crazy.
All right.
I thought it was Malik Neighbors.
All right. Well, I don't think you're going to get this one. If you do, I'd be very surprised.
If he gets this one, he's under allegations.
He's under allegations, yes. Get this man, make sure he's not taking any Any, okay, here we go. Found it. Okay. Which fullback has the most receiving yards in Washington Commanders / Redskins franchise history?
The most receiving yards or touchdowns?
Yes.
Most receiving yards
for fullback.
Cooley?
He's a tight end.
No, he was a fullback.
Larry Centers?
I thought he was like a fullback.
He's majority of his career he was listed as a tight end, therefore he's tight end in football.
All right, let me give you another answer. Mike Sellers.
Hold on, let me do it.
Mike Sellers, okay. Earl, who do you got?
Larry Centers?
I hate you so much today.
How, Larry Centers? He played most of his career with the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, you're right.
But also, Washington, around that time, they really didn't have like a fullback, and he kind of filled in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fullback.
He had in like 2 seasons, he had like 150 catches for 1,144 yards.
What season was
6
that?
touchdowns.
Wow.
To be fair, right below him was a guy named Charlie Haraway. I know Earl don't know who that is.
I know who Larry Centers is, though.
Dang it.
Wow.
Well,
He has more receiving yards than Josh Dotson or Jahan Dotson.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And more than Desmond Howard or Leonard Hankerson. Desmond Howard would be a fun player to do at some point. All right. Anyway, Mike Sellers, by the way, Mike Sellers is only 9 spots behind him on the total receiving and 3rd all time in receiving yards.
For the Commanders?
So you were close.
Okay.
Mike Sellers, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And that note, it's time to wrap things up. Maurice, wrap it up for us.
All right. Like we mentioned, check out our solo episodes, which this week will feature Philly Cooking with Maurice. My guest was, of course, Earl, talking about the Eagles-Cowboys matchup Thursday night. And the weather forecast.
No, it's mine.
Oh, it's yours. Okay, DC football.
Yeah, I'm the home team, so
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Football 101.
DC
Football 101. Well, it's still a branding change. DC Football 101 with Lucas will feature Mal talking about their matchup this coming weekend. We want to thank everybody for listening to this podcast this week. Please consider subscribing to the podcast on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon. And once again, check us out on YouTube. If you're watching this video on YouTube, look down. You'll catch Philly Cooking. And later on, you'll catch DC Football 101. Give the video a thumbs up, too. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure to check out all of our content on Twitter or X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Facebook at 14_Reigns Podcast. Until next week, have a good night, guys.
Deuces.
Blessings. Much love.